You shall subscribe! That's my impression of Gandalf. He's not in this one, guys. The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. This one, guys, I don't know about this so much. There's only 2 episodes so far. It's on Amazon Prime, and I'm just not sure if I'm feeling it. So basically what this is about here, it's way back in the past. It's before the time of Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli. It's during the time when Sauron is reigning supreme, and the elves travel from their homeland to Middle-earth and create a life there to fight the evils of Sauron. And we're following a plethora of characters. That's the main ingredient that we're missing here, guys, is that in the original Lord of the Rings movies, we get 3 characters in Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli that are just so spectacular, charismatic, awesome to watch, funny, and we follow these 3 as well as, Frodo, Sam, Merry, Pippin, all these guys. But we get those main 3, and we're following these characters as they triumph and travel and battle and kick a lot of ass and kill goblins and orcs and urukai. And we're not getting any of that so far in this series, guys. It's so slow. Holy shit, it is so damn slow. I just can't stand how slow it is, guys. I honestly fell asleep during the first episode a little bit. I took a little nappy noo-noo, a little snooze-a-roo, and, I had to rewind and catch back up to see what I missed, but I didn't miss much, to be honest with you. There's very little action. There was a little bit in the beginning of the first episode. The characters are not charismatic. They're not memorable. The only one I like so far is Durin, which we get introduced to in the 2nd episode. He's the prince of the dwarves, and he's awesome, guys. He's got charisma. He's funny. I love his facial characteristic mannerisms. I love everything about this character so far. I think he's great. The other ones are bullshit. Like, we've got a young Elrond. Homie doesn't even look like Elrond. Doesn't look anything like Agent Smith, guys. This fool looks like a homeless Neil Patrick Harris, guys. He just looks like a cheap version of Neil Patrick Harris. He's got this weird mouth, and it looks like he's got meth mouth a little bit. Things are just off with this fool. He's got no charisma. We've got too many characters, guys, to follow, and it just kind of kills the pace of the show. Once you kind of think things are brewing a little bit with a couple of the characters, we get thrown into another story following a couple other characters, and it just gets slowed down and the pace is off. Yeah, they put money into this. They put millions of dollars into this show, and it shows. They have great landscapes, especially the dwarves' mountain home. It looks amazing. The inside of the mountainside looks incredible, guys. It looks out of this world awesome. The trees inside the mountain, just everything about it looks great. And some of the fight sequences in the beginning of the first episode look spectacular as well. But to be honest with you, this is just very slow. I'm hoping that things really pick up as the story progresses, as the season goes along, because so far it's very slow. It feels like a very cheap 10-cent version of Game of Thrones. And let me say that again. A 10-cent version of Game of Thrones. Nothing like Game of Thrones. So I don't want to see it in the comments, guys. This is nothing like Game of Thrones. Because it's not. But I feel like they wanted to capture that essence of Game of Thrones, where you go from character to character, character to character, like they do in Game of Thrones. We follow a plethora of characters, but they're all compelling. They're all interesting. They all have charisma. They're all fun to watch. Everything is interesting about them. Take that and flip it upside down, and that's what we get so far here, guys. So far here, that's what we're getting. Is all that great stuff flipped up on its head and just a bunch of bullshit. It's okay, but it's not great by any means, and it's not shitty by any means. It's just It just is what it is. I give these first 2 episodes so far a creme de la out of a creme de la creme or a silver rating. They're very slow, guys, like I said. They're not really doing it for me. I don't like the characters that we have so far. I don't like the casting, other than Durin. I think Durin is great. The rest are just kind of, I could do without, guys. This is kind of a series that, I didn't think I really needed. And now that I'm watching so far, I know I don't need, to be honest with you. But that's just the first 2 episodes. I'm going to keep watching, and I'm hoping that as it keeps going, that it really flourishes and becomes something worthy of the name of the Lord of the Rings. Like everything else under that banner that's been spectacular and out of this world, I hope we get that from this series so far, because it's not living up to the Lord of the Rings name thus far. But I'm hoping that it will, guys. Let me know what you guys think of these first 2 episodes in the comment section below. I really want to know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys agree with me, if you disagree, what your impressions are about the characters and the casting and just the story in general so far. Let me know all that in the comment section below. Alright guys, thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe for more content and reviews. And I'll catch you on the next According to Ash. Stay gold.